This isn't Hollywood Boulevard, but man, oh man, the stars are shining bright here in the main event of Turmoil 251. The opportunity of a lifetime requires the head of commentary, the voice of OCW. I am back for the main event of Turmoil 251. My right-hand man, head of OCW New You, it is Brian.
Wow, thank you so much, Jake. I'm so proud to be here tonight, but honestly, it's not about me. It is about this man right here, Justin Jehst, who has the opportunity of a lifetime as he gets to step in the squared circle with the man who is greater than GOAT, Nate Ortiz, Mr. OCW, and wow, I cannot wait to watch these men lock horns and battle.
I've told myself many a time I'm the luckiest man in the universe to sit ringside for OCW matches, but I never thought I'd see the day where this man was a full-time competitor again.
Aura around Nate Ortiz is just mind-boggling. This is just shocking. Nate Ortiz, the man who has simply done it all. He has been any champion you can think. He has main evented Resolution, main evented all other pay-per-views, and now finally, Mr. OCW, greater than GOAT, is back in a full-time manner, and I honestly feel terrible for everyone on the roster because now they have the most dominant singles competitor in OCW history back full-time.
Of course, both of these men will make an appearance next Saturday at Consequence, July 25th. Be there or be square. As we saw earlier tonight in the Tag Team Classic, a three-way tie. Unbelievable announcement coming from the front offices here. Tiberius Dupree announcing that the team that will face Lucha Country will take place in a triple threat match early on at Consequence, but Nate Ortiz has his own hands tied with another legend.
Nate Ortiz taking on Jacob Trance is going to be absolutely insane, but right now, as much as I want to just start thinking about that matchup, I want to start thinking about this matchup, Jake, as it's about to get on.
This is no warm-up for Nate Ortiz. He starts warm. Justin Jehst and Nate Ortiz, and look at Jehst, not scared at all, going right in with the fundamentals, the scoop slam, and he's taking it to the greatest of GOATs.
Justin Jehst, this man, the things this could do for him with that beautiful neck crank on Ortiz, the things this could do for his career if he were to win here tonight, the journey this man has had with that beautiful drop kick there. I could only imagine the nerves this man is feeling because no matter how much experience you have in this industry, no matter how many matches you have laced your boots up for, it does not matter when it comes down to the fact that you're facing Nate Ortiz as just showing off that Hollywood love, baby.
More fundamentals, and Justin Jehst, he's as pure as they come, but he's showing he's got a nasty streak to him right now, not backing down from Nate Ortiz, and we'll see if that ends up costing him. Ortiz back in the driver's seat.
Nate Ortiz, this man, as my colleague said, this is not a warm-up for him. Justin Jehst is one of the top competitors in OCW today, and Jehst is just showing it right now as he has taken it to the GOAT. And you got to think, with a little bit of age, no disrespect to Nate, but with the age factor and the stress that this man has had throughout all his career, just working on that neck right now is probably the best point for him, because you work that neck, Nate's not going to want to lift his head up, he's going to get exhausted, and this is only in the early comings of this match, and Jehst is already having a swell game plan.
Justin Jehst sticking to the fundamentals to be certain. No flippy doos. And right now, Nate Ortiz going to respond with much of the same. A fireman's takedown. And now a drop kick to the lower back of the Hollywood star, Justin Jehst.
Nate Ortiz might have a little bit of age on him, but this man is still a well-oiled machine. As look at this, a nice back suplex. He's not letting go. The strength on the goat. Yes, sir, into the German. And now, Jake, we all love our trifectas here in OCW into a big vertical suplex.
How about 3 suplexes for the man who's been here for the better part of 16 years, the one who started it all, the original main eventer, Nate Ortiz, dragging a near-lifeless Justin Jehst away. A big left hand. And we've got a lot of slams so far, but it's only a matter of time before the fists start flying. Here's the cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2 by Jehst.
Jehst is not going to let this opportunity slip between his fingers. And if, in my opinion, I would have to imagine Jehst is not going to want to walk out of this ring unless he is lifeless. He does not want to lose this.
There it is. The hands start flying early, but Nate Ortiz using the size advantage. Back in Nate's day, he was just another big wrestler. But these days, the roster's evolved, Brian. He's one of the bigger superstars on the full-time roster.
This is probably, in my opinion, the biggest superstar that we have now in OCW. Just the fact that Mr. OCW, greater than GOAT, he is back. But Justin Jehst is not going to care about that because Jehst has something to prove. This young man has a chip on his shoulder, but
what a
beautiful counter from that back suplex.
And when I say size, I mean physical size. And Justin Jehst, as you mentioned, not backing down. Tried to hit the back suplex, but it looked like his lower back gave out on him a little. Irish whip here to the corner. And Nate taking it to Justin Jehst in what many have called on social media a dream match, Brian.
Absolutely, this is such a dream match. Both of these guys are just wonderful, and right now I would have to say that Jehst is in his prime of his career. And you know what, I don't care what anyone says, regardless of how old Nate is or how long he's been doing it, this man is so damn good. Nice suplex there by Jehst. This man is so good that age doesn't matter. Nate is always going to be one of the top guys no matter what generation, up until the day that he finally truly hangs up his boots.
Or dies in this case. Nobody expected the announcement. We all expected a retirement a few weeks ago. But here he is, here he stands, and he looks fresh as a daisy going up against one of Turmoil's finest.
It looks like this man hasn't missed a beat. My God, that boot to the face of Jehst. Thankfully, Jehst has that long hair.
Oh, my God!
Look at that!
I thought the franchise was going to throw it back to his 2005 days, but Justin just shuts it down, and a Russian leg sweep puts him back in control.
Justin Jehst just sticking to the normalcy, just the very basics of wrestling, and that's how you win matches, Jake. You stick with the basics. It's just like boxing. You stick to that jab and that cross, and you're going to do just fine.
Looks like all eyes were on the ISU match at Resolution, not just the guys sitting behind the barricade in the crowd, but everybody backstage, because we're getting some fundamental action right now. Jehst, big knee to the midsection. Nate coming right back after him, exchanging strikes, getting out of dodge, man. Nobody off their feet just yet. The action is fast-paced and in a hurry. Look out. No, Jehst hangs on.
Smart on Jehst, hanging on those ropes. He didn't want to take back or tackle just yet.
Waiting for Nate. Oh, there's a spear to the outside. Nate has put down a mini, an OCW legend with that spear. Luckily, Jehst safely being tackled to the outside, as safe as you can get, I guess.
Jehst was grabbing at that stomach, and that makes me worried. You know, that spear, that tackle, although it may have not been Nate's finishing maneuver, that big spear that we always see him pull off, but still, that is still Nate Ortiz. Oh, my God, that backbreaker.
Focusing on the midsection is Nate Ortiz, taking it to Justin Jehst on the outside, and now getting in the face of the referee. That's not the Akita that Nate's used to. This is Ted. And the bombs away does not connect. How about eat defeat? Down goes Nate Ortiz. I can't believe what I'm saying.
I can't believe Nate didn't get knocked out right there. And now what is just...
Oh! Spike pile driver. Are you out of your mind? Justin Jehst is not backing down.
Justin Jehst, as I said earlier in this match, he does not care who he's in that ring with. This man has a chip on his shoulder, and this is why I love this man so much. He has the looks, he knows how to talk, and this man knows how to wrestle a clinic.
1, 2, the attempted pin. No, Nate kicking out at 2. And you alluded to it earlier, what this would do for Justin Jehst, and even potentially his partner in Hollywood USA, Court Marshall. Just being around Nate Ortiz gives you that aura, gives you that stink of greatness. And now Justin Jehst, he wants all the smoke. Couple of right hands to the GT GOAT.
And let us not undermine the fact that, you know, Nate Ortiz, this man came back with a vengeance. Like, he came back wanting to fight people that he thought were worthy. And Justin Jehst was chosen for that reason. The GOAT seen something in Justin Jehst. And if that isn't a compliment in itself, I don't know what is.
Here's the cover. The compliment may be over. No, just a 1 count. Justin Jehst not going away that easily.
Justin Jehst, he has had that midsection worked on, as we seen earlier, Jake. And, you know, those back breakers, that spear onto the outside of mat, you know, every kick out, you're using energy. You're using that midsection, your lungs. So I could only imagine the pain that Jehst is feeling. But the man is being an absolute warrior as he smacks the GOAT in the face.
Big uppercut. They call him the franchise for a reason, Brian. This is the man you build your company around. And this is why this match has been so touted. In the back, in the crowd, social media, wherever it is, we've been waiting for Justin Ortiz. The diving fist drop, though. Ortiz looks like he was waiting for that. How about another suplex as Ortiz looking to put away the young Justin Jehst?
Nate Ortiz is working that methodical game plan. He's seen Jehst grab his stomach on the outside after that shoulder tackle, so he's going to keep going with the backbreakers, the suplexes. He's going to work on that midsection, because the more you work on that midsection, the more Jehst is going to get tired, the more he's going to get gassed out. But honestly, I think right now, Jehst's emotions are running wild, so this man is not going to want to be denied. Big tiger suplex, Jake.
Tiger suplex taking down Justin Jehst. Nate Ortiz looking to pick the bones. Is that going to be enough? Here's the cover. Ted down 1. Gets a 1 count this time. Not a 2, though. Jehst showing the heart of a lion.
That heart of a lion, but you got to think, what damage does he have done so far to those ribs, the back, and the gut?
Nate will show us just how much damage. Oh, and Ted getting caught in the crossfire as he's wont to do. Ted is down, but a shoulder tackle puts Justin Jehst back in control. Nate Ortiz, and it just takes one big-time move from Nate to really shock the system. But Justin Jehst, he's ready for it. He's watched a lot of game film, and that's why he's one of OCW's best.
And you got to think about it. Look at all the footage that we have on Nate Ortiz. Beautiful counter by Jehst. This man is just playing this match the way that he needs to.
Sleeper hold. Oh, the Pepperton sleeper. He's not falling to the ground, but he doesn't need to. The GOAT's going to go to sleep. No.
Oh, my goodness. The jawbreaker getting out of that sleeper hold. Nate, this man has been around the block. I would have to assume that he knows anything and everything people are going to throw at him. But, Jake, these men are just fighting. This is living up to the standards that I think everyone at home now. Wait a minute!
Oh, the DDT! Justin Jehst!
Oh my God, dragging him into the center of the ring,
He's no rookie, Nate Ortiz. The cover after the big DDT. 1, 2, it's over! Oh, Nate's able to get his shoulder off of the mat.
Oh my goodness. Jake, Justin Jehst, he is a star right now. This man almost just skyrocketed himself to mega stardom if he would have beaten Nate Ortiz like that.
I don't think he needs to beat him, actually. Oh, my God, no.
Oh, no.
Nate Ortiz lifted him up. Tombstone pile driver, my God. And this is what we've been waiting for. Nate Ortiz showing him why he's the franchise. Shake it off, and down goes the fist drop. Here's the cover. 1, 2, no, Jehst able to kick out. Some big moves exchanged late in this match, Brian.
Jehst is still in this match. Nobody can count this man out just yet. He is literally throwing everything and the kitchen sink at Nate Ortiz because this man wants to win, but you got to look at as he keeps backstepping.
Oh, my God, spear, spear, spear. Oh. Time to die. GTGOT, the charge. And Nate Ortiz picks up his first victory after coming back as a full-time OCW star. I am honored to have watched that.
What an amazing main event. Kudos to Justin Jehst. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You put your goddamn heart on the line, Jehst, and wow, what an amazing showing between these two warriors, Jake. It was such an honor to join you here tonight, and I can only hope to see you again sometime soon, my beautiful friend.
I'm going to have to check my schedule in rehab, but the feeling is fully mutual. Nate Ortiz celebrating a victory. The Hollywood ending was not enough for the original superstar. the OG, the franchise, Nate Ortiz. All eyes are on Consequence 1 week from Saturday. We'll see you there, July 25th, 3 p.m., twitch.tv/OCWFed.